I'll think about it.
Hey, don't start eating yet. You got the wrong plate. Oh, that was close. There you go. You're not with it, are you? Still thinking about Joan Ferguson, huh?
Of course I am. I hope I haven't made a dreadful mistake.
Did you think it was right at the time?
Yes.
Well, that's all you got to worry about.
Do you think I was right?
You want the truth?
Oh, I wouldn't ask you.
All right, for what it's worth. No. I think she's putting it over you. I've seen that woman in action before.
But this was a different person, Wally. I mean, totally different. No one could act like that. She even confessed to things she'd done in the prison. She didn't have to do that.
Granted, but
and
look...
then she went on to tell me about all the things that had happened with her father. She couldn't fake that. She really loves him. The whole conversation was totally honest.
All right, calm down. Look, it boils down to this, doesn't it? If you made the right decision, good. If you made the wrong decision, well, you're the one who'll have to live with it.
No, I won't have to. I've made up my mind, Wally. I'm not going back. I can't. Well, Joan needs that prison. It's her life. But as far as I'm concerned...
And what about the women? Who do they need? You or Joan?
My son needs me more, or have you forgotten him?
Pixie? Pixie?
Oh, don't say anything, Ralph, my darling. It's too beautiful. Oh, listen to the birds.
Yeah, but you can listen to the birds anytime. I want to talk.
Oh, but I can't. Well, that's the trouble. Oh, we have sparrows over at the prison, and they're cute little things, I suppose, but, well, they don't sing much, do they?
Oh, please, Pixie. You haven't heard a word I've said.
Yes, I have, Ralph, my darling. I think it's very romantic. Well, there's nothing I would like more than to go away on a cruise with you, but...
But what?
Well, I can't, can I? I'm going to be in that dreadful place for years.
But not if you behave yourself and you get that remission, or whatever it is you get.
Oh, no, Ralph, darling. Oh, it's not that I won't be good, because I will. Well, I did hit Cass, but that was a mistake. And I only punched Bobby because she made me lose my temper.
You're not serious.
Well, don't look like that, Ralph, darling. I always stay out of riots. Well, I try to, and when they tried to kill Miss Ferguson... Oh, did I tell you about that? It was terrible. They tried to hang her. Well, I had nothing to do with it.
Oh.
No, I was too sick after smoking those cigarettes with drugs in them.
I don't believe this. I don't. Pixie, I've got to get you out of that place.
Oh, gosh, look at the time. I have to get back to Mr. Schumann. Are you still going to give me a lift after work?
Yes. Yes, I am.
I mean, does she really expect us to believe all that crap?
You know your trouble, Phyllis. You're a cynic. What do you reckon, Jude?
Yeah, I gotta admit, I'm very disappointed in you, Phyllis. I mean, there she was, begging us for forgiveness, and you were the one that had to not believe her. I mean, the rest of us believed her, didn't we, girls?
Yeah.
Unanimous.
Now, just, hey, hang on a minute. Now, I know she's been pretty rotten. Rotten? She's a bitch. Yeah, well, fair enough. But nothing can. She's a bitch. Will you shut up, Bobby, and give us a go?
What did you want to say, dear?
I was trying to say, if a person wants to change and be a bit nice, they ought to be given a chance.
I don't believe this.
No, look, we had a dog on the farm once, kept biting everybody. Now, we was going to have him put down. But you know what? We found he had a bit of barbed wire in his paw. See? Now, he was right as rain after that.
Well, if you want to look for barbed wire in the freak's paw, you can go right ahead.
All right, Bobby, that's enough of that.
Oh, geez, what are you doing here? I thought you'd be having your afternoon sleep.
Don't be cheeky.
I'm not. Me and Stan are good mates, aren't we, Stan? Although I reckon he's got the hots for the freak himself. Oh.
Mitchell, I've spent over 40 years in male prisons. I brought up a daughter at one stage would have made you look like Mary Poppins. So if you're trying to shock me, you'll have to do a lot better than that. Oh, why don't we get some work done,
Think I've underestimated you, Stanley.
Eh?
I've heard. Masterful sit down you just gave young Bobby.
Well, after my own girl, she's a pushover.
I ran into a few hard cases myself when I was doing my social worker's degree. They didn't teach your method, though.
Learned the hard way through experiences. I want to run down the social workers that do a good job. I didn't know you were involved with that. How did you end up here?
Same old story, suppose. Got the degree, then couldn't get the job. Thought I'd combine the best of both worlds. Experience from the force, knowledge from the psychological side of things, you know.
The right combination. But don't let them know too soon you got this extra bit of understanding. They'll take advantage. I knew they'd try it on me, an old bloke on his way out. You got to know when to put the foot down and when to bend the rules. Bit like being married, really.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't know about that.
Oh, you will. You can bet your life there's a nice girl out there waiting for a good bloke like you.
What's so funny? You're unreal, things. You get your boyfriend to bash her up. Now you're screaming because she's after you.
She's not after me. She's trying to kill me.
So, kill her first.
It's not my style.
What are you scared of? She's blind, isn't she?
Listen, are you in with me or not?
Don't rush me. I'll tell you something for nothing, though. If you don't put a big full stop to that Belinda, you won't be teaming up with no one. You hear me?
Yes. Yes, I hear you.
Okay, cut the chatter. Out, Stevens. You're on special cleaning duties.
Cleaning? Why?
Punishment for attacking an inmate.
I thought that's why I was in here.
Oh, we don't want you to do it again.
Don't worry, I won't. Oh, thank goodness there's no one here.
Pixie, before you start...
I'm sorry I was late, Mr. Schumann, but it was so lovely over at the park, and before I knew what time it was...
Pixie, please, I must talk to you.
You are angry with me, aren't you?
Of course not, but I am worried. I'm dreadfully worried you'll do something silly.
Silly? What do you mean?
Well, this is none of my business, mind you, and you may think I'm an interfering old so-and-so.
Oh, of course not. I think you're lovely.
Thank you. I think the same about you.
Thank you.
But I'm very worried about you and Ralph.
Why?
Well, I know how fond you are of weddings, and should Ralph ask you to marry him again, you might be inclined to...
But I couldn't marry him because they wouldn't allow that at the prison, would they?
Oh, I suppose you're
Well,
right.
there you go, then. Mind you, not that I wouldn't marry him. He's been absolutely lovely, Mr. Schumann. In fact, I think I love him just as much now as I did before. But...
Oh, what's wrong, my dear?
I've just been thinking. Well, it's dreadful being a criminal, isn't it? Well, we can't marry or anything.
Exercise period, Stevens. Hurry up and join the others.
Well, I've got extra cleaning duties. I've yet to do the library.
Oh, I see. Stevens, I overheard you and Keane talking in solitary.
Well, I was just sounding her out, seeing what side she was on. I wasn't trying to put
Just
her down.
relax, relax, Stevens. Now I realise.